I'm Bob Hallmark in Anderson County this morning. I'm actually near the community of Blackfoot at this point at a ranch for a rare occasion. And I'm going to be joined now by something that we don't see very often. Take a look. This is an albino calf that was born on Sunday. A very rare occurrence. And here's the owner right here. This is Brad Henry.
How are y'all?
All right, Brad, now you have a very rare thing on your hands right here. Only 1 in every million calves are born with albinoism.
Yes, sir.
And you said you didn't even know this was going to happen when you were making a purchase recently.
No, sir. I recently bought the mother from a friend of mine. It is a bronvy, and when I got her home, I had her about a week and she calved. And I've had bronvies in the past, but I've always bred them back to a Brangus bull. So I've never had a purebred bronvy calf be born. So I called him inquiring about how light colored she was. And he said, "Oh, that's normal." No, there's something the matter with the eyes. I'm telling you. And he said, "No, they're light colored. They'll darken up."
Yeah.
So
But that wasn't the case here.
that wasn't the case. When I sent him the eye, he said, "Oh no, you have an albino," which, in my little bit of research of it, brown Swiss, bronvy, and gelvy are known to be able to have this recessive gene, and it takes two recessive genes coming together for this to happen. Right. So
let's talk about that. Now, what happens here is, this is all due with chromosomes here, is that because of the chromosomal and gene makeup, every once in a while you have a calf that is born without melatonin, and that's what creates albinoism.
Yes, that is what gives us the pigmentation in the skin and the coat and the pigmentation in the eyes, and that is missing in this one.
Now, as you take a look over there, it's staying pretty close to mom right now. Doing pretty good for being born on Sunday so far.
It's up, but look at her bag. He's not hurting for anything to eat on.
Now, one of the things that is something to watch out for, which Brad has already done his homework on, is that animals, particularly calves that are born albino, have some problems that have to be attended to. One of them is eyesight.
Eyesight is an issue, and also the lack of melatonin. And here in East Texas, as hot as it gets in the summertime, and the sun, the burning and getting sunburnt real bad. So you've got to put some sunblock on those particular areas.
Yeah. Now, for those of you that thought you didn't hear right, yes, you did. You got to put sunblock
on. Just like we would put on. Yes.
All right. Let's take a walk over and take a look at them here. Now, as you did your research on this, you were probably thinking, "Oh, well, what am I going to do here?" Because, you know, like I said, only 1 in 1 million births are albinoism. In herds of cattle, it's 1 in 1 billion that are actually born this way. So a very rare occurrence.
Yes.
You knew you had something special on your hands here.
I did, and I even reached out to Texas A&M to see if they might have a need to further education with this calf, because this is a little bit of a challenge at what we're going to do with this calf, as far as taking care of it and all that kind of stuff. And you know, if I could help Texas A&M out and further education, then forego at me to not take that opportunity.
Right, and it is a bit of a challenge to actually try to raise one of these to maturity.
Yes.
Because unfortunately they do have a mortality rate.
Yes.
But what we do know at this point, now they're going to be back behind us right here. What we do know at this point is that it can be taken care of, provided you take the right precautions.
Right.
Now, just to let people know a little bit about Brad, you are a 6th generation rancher, is that right?
I'm a 5th generation.
5th generation.
6 generations right over there.
Oh, that's right. There we go. There's the 6th generation over there. So you're a 5th generation rancher. This has never happened to you before?
Never happened before.
Okay. And as far as I know, nobody in this area has ever seen one of these.
I have never seen one in this area, and this has been a predominant since the 40s, a predominant cattle ranching area. We quit row crop farming a long time ago.
Okay.
Actually, my father and my grandfather were the last ones to quit. We were the largest row crop farmers in Anderson County back in the 70s and the 80s.
Okay. And one of the things I guess that's interesting about this, now it's not going to be a surprise when people see this. They're going to go, oh, what a cute little animal. They're going to want to come see it and that sort of thing. You may get some attention here that you probably didn't expect.
Well, that's okay. You know, when you got something this rare, you know, you expect. Folks don't see this every day, and that's okay.
All right. Now, the purchase part of this, you had no clue that this animal was pregnant to begin with.
Did not. Neither did the man who I bought it from.
Mm-hmm. So it was a bit of a surprise when she bags up and all of a sudden...
I got a calf on the ground, and...
but obviously it looks healthy, and it looks like this is something that's going to be, it's going to make your ranching operations a little unique here.
It is going to be very unique due to this.
Okay. All right. Well, Brad, congratulations and continued success to you now.
All right. Thank you.
All right. And we will have much more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News. For KLTV WebXtra, I'm Bob Hallmark.